on the air. Oh, I'm 3, 2, 1. Turn on the torch, light up the flame. Time to melt some glass, my friends. There you are. Here I am to explain, to teach, and create again. Yes. Hi, people. Nice to see you out there. I've got the live chat room going in front of me. So if you have something to say, you can type it right in there, and I'll see what I can do. Right now, I'm going to do a Christmas ornament hollow, and I'm going to start it from scratch. And the reason I call it scratch is actually from the end of this piece of tubing, about where it's at, is where I'm going to be starting and melting and making a ornament very similar to, of course, it's not going to be a round ball ornament, but it's going to be in this line of design where it has stripes, colors, and swirls, and it's going to have spikes and bumps and all sorts of stuff going on. It's not going to be just a round ball. So we're going to go from there and see what we can come up with. If anybody shows up in the live chat room, that'll be fun. And if not, oh, we got two people watching at the moment. That's good. If you have any questions, just again type it in the chat room. I am watching, and we will see what we can come up with in the meantime. Right now, again, I'm going to be making this ornament from scratch, and I've got several colors that I want to start with. And I think I'm going to cheat just a little bit, even though it is from scratch. I'm going to make it on tubing. So I'm going to put some colors and stripes and stuff on tubing already there. And then layer it with clear glass over it. And encase it, basically. There we go. Thanks for watching. For those that are tuning in, I am doing this as we speak, I guess you could say, on the fly. Not really on the fly. I'm planning on making a Christmas ornament from scratch. And it's going to be basically a round ball type Christmas ornament, just a little bit different, but you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. Okay. I'm going to use some blues. This is an exotic color. It'll turn up better as we. No, actually, this is turbo cobalt. One nice strip of that on this side. I'm going to do another nice strip of that on the other side of it. Again, if you have a question or comment, I am watching the live chat room. And if you want to say something, I'll see it. Let's do some jade green. That'll look cool. Well, now I'll add a strip of jade green to both sides, and then I'll put some red on another one and probably come up with another color. I haven't figured it out yet. There's one strip of jade green. I'll end up probably making 2 ornaments out of this because it's going to be long enough and big enough. It may not look long enough and big enough right now, but as I add more color glass over it, you will see what I am talking about. Okay, let's see here. There's some yellow we'll use. Here we go. Yellow strip there. Another yellow strip there. I think I'll use red, the other color. What color is this? I know it's an orange, but we'll use it anyway. Yeah, orange, reddish. It'll do the job. Now I'm laying all these colors over a piece of tubing, clear tubing, but then I'm going to add clear glass over it and encase what I've got here. But before I do that, I'm going to play with it a little bit, manipulate it. twist it up maybe, stretch it and pull it back down. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. Okay. I've been on this Christmas ornament kick. I've been doing a whole bunch of Christmas ornaments for co-workers at Walmart and having a lot of fun with it. And I've come to the conclusion next year I need to work for a smaller company so I don't have to make so many. I'm going to do a wigwag pattern going on. Now it's going this way. Now twist it and make it go the other way. There we go. Twist it back on the bottom half. Now twist it going the other way. And now twist it going back the other way. And again, wave back and forth. Good, nice wigwag pattern going on. I'm going to stretch it out again. This is going to be cool. Like I said, I'm going to probably make 2 ornaments out of this. And as I go down, I'm stretching it, but I'm also trying to twist it in the same direction that the swirl pattern has been, or the pattern has been going on. And I'm slightly puffing into it to keep it from collapsing, of course, from time to time. Okay. I'm going to narrow it down a little bit more. If you have a question or a comment, you can type it into the chat room. I am watching the chat room live. And for those that are watching it later, sorry, but I will be trying to do this on a more regular basis. I just decided to go in here and do this because I haven't done a video on YouTube in about 3 or 4 days. So, with that, okay. Now here's the fun part. I'm going to pull it off right and blow it off there. I'll set that down for a little bit. And I'll get another piece of tubing going on here. Okay. Now, should have done it this time, but I didn't. Now I seal that in. It may not look pretty, but it does the job. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna make two of them out of it anyway. Stretch it out a little bit more and twist it in the same direction again. I have been doing. And now, time to encase it. Add a couple of layers of clear to it, or one layer of clear at least. Now, when I layer clear over something, I'm heating up the rod that I'm adding it to, not the actual tubing that I just finished doing. Yes, the tubing is getting bathed in some nice flame, so it's not cooling down. But the main thing that I'm heating up and layering to this piece of glass or the tubing is the rod. And I'm drawing onto the tubing with the rod, heating it up and layering it in. And between each one of these, there's sort of like an airline. But the way I heat it up, I'll start up here at the top and blow my way down. And usually the airline or the airline that is created sort of works its way out. Welcome to the show. I'm doing a live demo on Christmas ornament from scratch. If you have a question or comment that you'd like to type in the live chat room here, I do have the capability of listening or watching what you say and trying to answer it. I won't type it into the chat room, but I will try to answer it online as we go. And right now, again, I'm encasing this piece of tubing with the colored stripes that I've already done. And as I encase, I'm layering the clear rod or heating up the clear rod and layering it onto the tubing itself. This is a technique that I've learned, and it's a sort of vac stacking, I guess you could say, but it's not, because you're not vacuuming out the air, but you are layering clear glass over colored glass. Okay. Okay. Might help if I had the blow hose in my mouth. Hi, Faya. Nice to see that you found me. Yes, I need to do this more on a regular basis. I just looked up. Good luck. Have fun, Renee. Nice to see that at least you popped in and said hi. Again, as there's some airlines in it, but as I work from the top up here to the bottom, they sort of work their way out through the seams that it's created as I layer each line of glass in there. Stretching and swirling at the same time to keep the wigwag pattern that's in there in there. It's to getting there. Getting down to the bottom end of this. Doesn't happen immediately. It takes time and effort, and you do have to have some of it planned out ahead of time. and some you don't. And serendipity is a wonderful thing. I've come up with some of my best ideas through serendipity. But you got to have a plan to start out with to sit down and try it. There we go. Stretch it out some more. Getting a little thinner in the spots, but I'll take care of it. Here we go. Stretching it out. Now, for those that the glass doesn't like it so much, it takes a little finesse. Yeah, I know. Metal flakes, and it's all in the heating and stretching the glass out. Are we talking gold flakes? Or are we talking like iron or copper or what? I'm trying to read that. It says, I love to work with metal flakes while working with hollow, but the glass doesn't like it so much it takes a little finesse. Yeah. Are we talking again? Yeah, to give you a little idea, this and this are the same piece of tubing. I mean, it shows how much I stretched it out and moved it around, okay? So it shows you that with the layering the color on top of, yes, the edges and the colors are a little bit sharper, but that's one of the reasons why I use turbo cobalt, so that the blue comes out a little bit more blue as you stretch it. Okay. Now let's make an ornament out of this. Like I said, that's what it's here for, from scratch. And I consider that from scratch, right? Time to send it out even further. Okay, that's enough. Now we're gonna make it. I love Christmas. That's why I like doing the Christmas ornament stuff for people. Okay. Trying to thin it out a little bit. There it goes. Now I'm going to do a Maria right about here. Keeping it centered, that's the fun part. Narrow it out a little bit more right here. And I'm sucking in just a little bit to help narrow it. Now press in a little bit more with this Maria so it'll give it more of a. There we go. I think that's the way I like that. Now I'm going to do a nice round ball here. A little bit bigger than that one that I just did. Oh, I just now looked up. Give me a second. I got to do this and I'll read the question. Yeah, I like making my own fumed colors, like pink and gold luster. And I'm learning that you add the silver to it and twist it in, you can get a nice yellow. And other colors come out too, greens and stuff, but you gotta really work on that one. Okay, here we go. A lot of practice with making these bubbles around and even. Just a lot of practice. I can't explain it enough. Okay, I'm gonna pull this out. I'm probably gonna do one little Maria up here on the top too. See if we can do this. Oh yeah, we got enough. No, I'm not good. I'm just better than some. Okay, I'm gonna flatten that up a little bit. Human lathe, I guess. I guess that's what you could call this. Now I'm gonna do another Maria right here on the top. I'm gonna flatten this one more out into a disc. And now we're gonna add a little layer. These are the types of Christmas ornaments that you've seen me do already. I'm going to add one more layer of stuff to it. Um, got some cobalt blue glass. I'm going to add some dots. Not a lot of them, but just a few. Heat it up, pull out, and make a nice little spike. Go to the other side. Oops. About right there. Heat it up and pull it out. Same idea. Touch it too. Pull it out. One more. Yeah, a lot, almost the shape of a spoon, but this is freehand, of course, and it just play with it. And yeah, you can learn a lot of design, make a lot of design on a spoon this way. Okay, with that, I'm going to call it quits. And put a loop here on the top. This isn't the top. This is the top over here. And I'll flame it out a little bit and call this quits. I want to warm it out a little bit. Pull that. Now a loop. Here we go, loop. Here we go. I leave a little hole. Doesn't have to be very big, but to equalize the pressure, I leave a little hole in the top of these ornaments. I don't seal them up. Now there are some that I can seal up, but I not to this one and not to most of them. Just makes it a little easier if something happens to it and you want to fix it. There you go. Ream it out. And flame it out. Oh, let's tilt that up a little bit further so that you can. Too far. Didn't realize that. I need to get back to the actual picture. Where am I at? There I am. Okay, good. Now I can get to it and name it right. There we are. And there we go. One live Christmas ornament. They're for sale, by the way, if anybody has any requests, questions, answers. You can get me at Facebook. You can get Facebook at Lucian Libby. You can get me at Instagram with Lucian Libby. Man of Glass Fire on Gmail. That's the best I can do on short notice. Again, thank you for watching. And as always, where is that? There it is. Enjoy your day.